because the paint will, because of the shiny surface, it will, you know, scratch, and you'll see the box floured underneath. So you're going to want to do that, and I will do that later. And as with the plate, I got these at the Dollar Tree. I think you saw that. They are shiny. So with the box part being matte, I didn't want the shiny surface. So I wanted it to match, to be cohesive. So I painted that as well with the black matte chalk. And I did the Pounce method as well because it was shiny and brush marks weren't working. So I'm sure there's other ways. I mean, I could have Mod Podged it and then painted it, but the sponge with the Pounce method was quick, easy, and fast, and I like how it turns out, so I did that. I did not do the bottom, I just did the top. So, yeah, that is how that's going to turn out, and that is how it's, you know, looking so far. So yeah, we're going to embellish this, and yeah, so let's get started on that. I'm going to use this ribbon. It has the poinsettias on it, and it is glittery, and it's shutting quite a bit. So, but I'm just going to, you know, I may want to change the bow out, so I'm just going to, you know, I'm not going to glue this all the way around. Just a little dab will do ya. And starting in the back here. Let that hold for a second. This is wired ribbon. Can you see what I'm doing? Turn it down just a little bit. There we go. All right, now you can see better. So yeah, there you have that. All right, I have a camera stand coming, so bear with me. This will get better. So just a little dab of glue back here, and, you know, glue your ribbon down. Watch your fingers, that glue is hot. I do have finger protectors, but, you know, I've learned my lesson how to do it with very carefully. So there you have that. And if you have any, you know, little seepages or whatever, little strings, just pull those off. I always get a lot of strings. I use Surebonder, but, you know. So I wanted to go ahead and put the bow on. I'm going to attach the hat with the hot glue. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I do want to brush that off. So I want to brush all the glitter off, you know, because from the ribbon. Get that all nice and clean. Get the surface, you know, dusted off, cleaned off. So yeah. All right, well, we're gonna glue the bottom of this, put the glue on. Can you see what I'm doing? No, you can't. There you go. Just some glue on there. Plate back over here, and glue that to the center, and there you have it. There you go. That looks pretty pretty centered to me. And there you have that. So then I'm going to put some of this pine in here, and we'll glue that. You can see that. So I'm going to put that in there. Maybe over to the right. Yeah, there we go. And glue stick here. Alrighty then. Guess I should have been a little more prepared here. Alrighty. So we have that. Needed another glue stick. And see my bat wings in there. Put a little glue along the bottom there. Glue that into place. There we go. This one too. So how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing great. I was talking earlier about getting into the craft stores, you know, because Christmas is coming into the stores and fall. And crafters are getting ready to do their fall and winter crafts for their craft shows and, you know, selling and stuff. So you've got to get in there and you've got to get your stuff early because it will be picked over and gone, especially Dollar Tree. That has been my experience so far. So that's what we have with, you know, the embellishment there. I'm liking that. And just so that's kind of off to the side. I like that. So then I think I'm going to put the pine cone in there. Got this pretty pine cone. These were at the Dollar Tree. I about fell over that they were actually there. So they were in with some fall floral of all places. So that's that. That's going to go in here. I wish I could have this the other way so you could actually see. But there's that. So that looks really nice. Yeah, this is actually turning out a lot better than I even anticipated. So I'm going to put one of the red ones with the gold that goes with, with the ribbon. So, and I cut these off, like I said previously. This just is, hard for you guys to see. Yeah, so, well, anyway, I hope you're getting the idea of what I'm doing and, see the finished product in the end. But, yeah, I just hot glue that a little bit, put a little hot glue on there, and that will sit right in there. Let that sit for a second. Loving it so far. I actually just like that as is. What do you think? Sometimes less is more. But I do like this white one, so I do want to put it in there. So maybe I can put that. Yeah. I don't know. Let's see. What do you think? With or without? I don't know. But there you have it, and I'll probably play around with this. I do I'm waiting for some fake snow because I would like to put a little snow on the top and, you know, maybe a little on the brim. But with that, this project's complete, and I'm really loving it. I really like it. What do you think? All right, everyone. Just a little quick tutorial, easy peasy. Anyone can make this. This is a craft you could even probably do with your kids. The little ones would probably enjoy it. They'd be super excited. So anyway, with that being said, you all have a great day. And God bless. And Jesus loves you. See you in the next video. Bye. Felt and what have you. So you're gonna need the foam dice from Dollar Tree. You find this in the toy section. When you see these, grab them because they go fast. They go really fast. These are the last 3 I have left, so I will be on the hunt for those. You're gonna need from the party section of Dollar Tree the white balloons. This is a 20 count, and you're gonna need that. You're gonna need your scissors. You're gonna need a Sharpie. I have in pink and black. So with that being said, we're gonna take our little dice here. We're gonna take our balloon. We're gonna stretch it a little bit, and you're gonna cut it like right where the neck meets the ball portion of the balloon, the rounded portion. You're just gonna cut that neck off. And you're going to stretch it a little bit. And then you're going to put that on your dice, which I've shown you, you know, in another video of how to do these. So you can tape the bottom here, but this is the part where I'm going to be putting on the hat, so it doesn't really matter. You're going to draw your little face on. I'm not super great at faces, so you guys, you know, that are good at these, you know, draw your little face on. Put some little eyelashes. And you guys can get all, you know, artistic with your faces. I'm just not good at it, so I just draw a little rosy cheek here. And there you have that. Like I said, easy peasy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And then you put your little hat on and you're good to go. These are so cute. They're just so adorable. And turn him up. Put your little hat on. And there you have it. So cute, so easy. And, you know, you guys can make hats. You could take, you know, get some felt or some material. Even the socks in the wintertime, during Christmas and that, they'll probably start coming out with those. I made little snowmen like this. And you can, you know, take the sock, the fuzzy little socks, you know, and they're striped, or they have little Christmas stuff on them or whatever. And you can cut the top of the sock off, put it on here, make a hat out of that. Take a rubber band, squeeze it at the top, make your little tassel. I'll do those, you know, come winter time or later on. But this is just our little simple, one of our Christmas in July crafts. And look how cute that is. Like I said, a little stocking stuffer, teacher gift, you know, put it in, you know, just gifts for friends, coworkers, you know, stuff like that. And look how simple, cute, and easy that was. So, and there you have it, you guys. our Christmas in July little video on how to make these little guys. They are so cute. There's those, and here's this one. And you can sit these, you know, on your shelf or your mantle or, you know, whatever. So there you have it, you guys. All right. Happy 4th of July weekend coming up. Stay cool, enjoy, and be safe as always. Jesus loves you. Bye.